Did you know that 90% of YouTube channels in crowded niches never truly grow? This happens because the competition in general niches is insanely high, but there's a hidden evergreen niche where competition is low and the income potential is unbelievable. Today, we're going to talk about history, but not just any history. Our focus is on historical battles. Take a look at channels like Kings and Generals and Epic History, millions of subscribers, and monthly revenues that reach tens of thousands of dollars. Every single video they produce acts like a money-making machine. But here's the question: how can we create cinematic quality documentaries without showing our face and almost no cost? To give you a clear idea of the content I'm talking about, check out this sample from my work. We're going to make something exactly like this.
The dawn of June 6th, 1944. The first light of dawn on June 6th, 1944, cast a pale glow over the rugged coastline of Normandy, France. The air was thick with tension, the silence broken only by the distant rumble of approaching warships. On board these vessels, thousands...
Did you see that? In this video, you'll learn how to create the exact same war documentary. The best part, you don't need to show your face, and the entire production process will be done using AI. To make things easier for you, I've prepared all the prompts and instructions in a single doc file, which you can find in the video description. You can start following it right away. Don't miss this golden opportunity. Let's dive in and start creating your very first money-making documentary video. Think finding ideas for a war history channel is hard? Think again. Most people only go for the famous battles and they get stuck quickly. But the truth is, the world is full of incredibly traumatic battles that hardly anyone talks about. Imagine being able to discover underexplored ideas and with just one prompt, get an endless list of these ideas at your fingertips. How? It's simple. Just go to the video description, open the doc file, and copy the first prompt, titled Title Prompt, then paste it into ChatGPT and hit enter. Immediately, GPT will generate a list of 15 ideas, all SEO optimized and highly shareable. If you don't like the list, just type more ideas, and it will give you another set of fresh historical battle suggestions. Repeat this as many times as you want, and GPT will keep creating brand new idea lists for you. Now let's move to script writing. If you've noticed, all the big channels in this niche share one key trait. Their scripts are written like cinematic narratives, not just a series of facts stacked together. I personally spent hours figuring out what style keeps viewers watching until the very end. Then I turned all that experience into a ready-made prompt that you can start using right now. Just go back to the doc file, find the section titled Script Prompt, copy it, and paste it into GPT. At the top of the prompt, you'll see Insert title here. Just write your chosen idea there. For example, I selected idea number 2 from GPT's suggestions, The Battle of Normandy. I replaced the placeholder with this title and hit enter. As you can see, GPT starts writing a professional, complete script based on reliable sources. At the very end of the script, GPT writes, "This is only the first part of the documentary. In part 2, we'll cover the continuation of the battles, the liberation of France, and the broader impacts of the Normandy invasion on World War II. All you have to do is type Part 2, and GPT will immediately continue writing the next section. This prompt is absolutely amazing. Voiceover, bringing your script to life. All right, now that we have the script ready, it's time for voiceover. This is where everything starts to feel real. Even the best script won't keep viewers hooked without a professional-sounding voice. Here's my recommendation. If you have a clear, engaging voice, read the script yourself. It adds a personal touch. But if not, don't worry at all. Just search 11 Labs on Google and click the first reliable link. You can easily log in using your Gmail account. Then head to the text-to-speech section. Now simply copy the part of the script you want to use. To keep the video concise, I'll pick just one section as a sample. Paste it into 11 Labs, and you can test various voices. I personally recommend the voice Dawn, as it has a documentary tone and feels very cinematic. The great thing is, when you log into 11 Labs for the first time, you get 10,000 free credits to generate voices. If you need more later, you can purchase additional credits at a very low cost. Once ready, just click Generate, and within seconds, your voiceover is ready in 2 different styles. It sounds fantastic and is super easy to download. Now your script isn't just words on a page, it's a professional cinematic narration ready to enhance your video. Cinematic visuals. Alright, now that the voiceover is ready, it's time to bring your script to life. Every scene you wrote will come alive with camera movements, explosions, smoke, and cinematic lighting, just like a professional documentary. But don't worry, I've made this easy for you. Simply go to your doc file, copy the prompt titled Prompt Image, then paste it into ChatGPT and hit enter. GPT will instantly generate image creation instructions for each scene. This way, you'll have a relevant image for every scene, and you can even ask GPT to create additional images if needed. Next, search ImageFX on Google and click the first reliable link. ImageFX is a free AI tool for creating high-quality cinematic images, allowing you to generate as many stunning images as you want. Copy the instructions from GPT, adjust the image sizes, and click Create. Within seconds, your cinematic images will be ready. Repeat this process for each subsequent scene to build a full set of visuals, from images to video. Once the cinematic images for all scenes are ready, it's time to turn them into a real, breathtaking video. Go back to your doc file, copy the image to video prompt, paste it into ChatGPT and hit enter. GPT will generate video prompts that give your project the feel of a historical documentary. Now search Dramina on Google and log in. On your first visit, you'll receive some credits to create videos. Click Create, set the model to AI video, upload your image, and paste the GPT-generated video prompt. Click Generate, and in about a minute, your video will be ready. Cinematic and visually stunning. Repeat this for each scene. Upload the next image, input the corresponding video prompt, and generate. Each scene will look dynamic and action-packed, just like a real battle sequence. Continue this process for all remaining scenes, and soon you'll have a complete cinematic documentary crafted entirely with AI. Final editing. And now we've reached the final stage of our video, where your documentary truly comes together. Everything now merges into a breathtaking cinematic documentary from a series of separate images and scenes. For editing, I use the desktop version of CapCut. Just open CapCut and click Create Project. Next, go to Import and add all the videos and audio you've created into the timeline. Add the voiceover as well. If there are long pauses or silent sections, remove them manually so the audio flows smoothly without interruption. Once the silences are removed, select all audio clips, right-click, and choose Create Compound Clip. This ensures your audio is seamless and consistent. Now it's time to add the videos to the timeline and synchronize them with your audio. To keep the video concise, I trim some parts and edit them so your work flows faster. Next up are transitions. I use the black fade transition, which creates a smooth cinematic movement between scenes, and I apply it to all sequences. To give the video a vintage documentary feel, I add an overlay. The overlay I use is Vintage, which is easy to download. After adding it to the timeline, set it to screen mode under the basic settings. Instantly, your video gains that cinematic documentary vibe. Now it's time for subtitles. Go to the text section, click Auto Caption, and generate them. After a few moments, your subtitles are ready. You can select a font or template that matches the video style. For example, I picked one that looks attractive and fits the documentary mood. Next, add epic background music. Go to Pixabay, search for epic tracks, download one that fits the tone of your video, import it into the timeline, and adjust the volume so it doesn't clash with the narrator's voice. Then come the sound effects. For the opening scene with the destroyers, download ship sounds from Pixabay and add them to the timeline, lowering the volume slightly. For action scenes, add gunfire and explosion sounds to enhance the cinematic and thrilling experience. Repeat this process for all scenes, and that's it. Your documentary is ready. Just export it in highest quality. In just a few steps, your video has transformed into a professional cinematic documentary. Now it's your turn. Using these methods and tools, start creating your first war documentary and launch your own YouTube channel. If you enjoyed this video, like it and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss future content. If you have specific ideas or tutorials you want, leave a comment and I'll prepare a guide just for you. I always read your comments. Thanks for watching until the end.
The dawn of June 6th, 1944. The first light of dawn on June 6th, 1944, cast a pale glow over the rugged coastline of Normandy, France. The air was thick with tension, the silence broken only by the distant rumble of approaching warships. On board these vessels, thousands of Allied soldiers, Americans, British, Canadians, and others, prepared for what would become the largest amphibious assault in history. Their mission: to breach Hitler's formidable Atlantic wall and begin the liberation of Western Europe from Nazi tyranny. As the landing crafts neared the shores, the men aboard knew that the day ahead would be unlike any other. For many, it would be